All right, everybody. We're going to be marching towards the Culinary Union, the same union that won this organization from networking in Vegas, called them a terrorist organization. It's utter complete scumbag. This is the organization, by the way, that pumped all these scum politicians like Reid. And it's basically both parties. You know, it can happen, but it does tend to go for Democrats. They're in bed with the casinos. They push the lockdowns, masks, vaccines, everything. They keep pushing with their illegal alien agenda because we know that everyday people don't support their causes. So they need new supporters to cancel out what they're trying to do. It's absolutely disgusting to see what these people have really turned into. Unbelievable. As you know, these people are pushing for what it's called higher wages. So they're saying that the cost of living has gone up, but simply because that as a result, you know, we need higher pay. Okay, well, see, we can give them higher pay. I understand a lot of the money is channeled to the top. First of all, why don't they push for regulations that would regulate top pay? But number two, aren't they responsible for the rising cost of living because they pushed for all these lockdowns. They pushed for all this COVID measures that allowed all these dollars to be injected in the economy, not to mention the fact that it destroyed the supply chain issues. All these people have responsibility over this. And it's disgusting. And look, I know it's a Wednesday afternoon, evening, but nevertheless, these crowds are pathetic. There's not that many people walking on this sidewalk. Unbelievable. And that's, look, you're not seeing all this congestion right here. Oh, look at this. They're doing all the ramps for the F-17, F1 or whatever it's called. It's just unbelievable, folks. It's really becoming a joke nowadays. Absolutely unbelievable. So anyway, we're going to see them protest shortly. We're going to see where they are. We're going to see what they're doing. And all right, let's just keep walking. And if you guys have any suggestions of what I should do or what I should tell them, just please let me know. Look at this, all this nonsense construction that they are doing. It's absolutely just, it's like everywhere you drive out here is just constant construction. And remember, these culinaries are pumping these politicians. That's allowing all this time-consuming construction. Now, I do think we should have construction. I just think that it should not be so repetitive and constant and time-consuming like we have now. It's unbelievable. However, let's just keep walking. You know, it's unbelievable that they closed the boulevard for these culinary people. It seems like, you know, really the police is... and all these agencies are really in bed together. Unbelievable. Yeah. Just remember a few years ago, we had the Black Lives Matter riots, the George Floyd. And what did the culinary people say? I mean, they were advocating that the police is problematic and we have to reform it all. We have to, you know, and it's like now you're seeing all these culinary people. The police are still defending them. Unbelievable. It's sickening right now. So we're walking along the strip, and as you know, parking here can be a pain in the ass. So we have to do what we can to, you know, get to our destination on time. Sorry. All right. I don't think we have to do. I think it will. I think it will. All right, we're just walking along and stuff. Man, I think I should have brought some water. It's quite of a long walk you've got there, so let's take a look. And they keep redoing this now Horseshoe Casino, which is now the Bally's. But see, a lot of these unions are in trouble. And not just the unions, but this whole political machine. This political machine that has allowed a lot of low-skilled migrants or whatever to just come in. Look, they're still promoting the jabs. Unbelievable. So you have all this right here. Let's take a look. Look at these crowds right now. Let's take a look. They're gonna open all these new stores and what have you. You know, you can just keep on. I'm live actually right now. Sorry. Wow, it's as soon as I started to just talk to her, she was like, she walked away. It's like instantly when they see your tone and your body language, they're just like, oh, they just give up on you. So, where can we see the Culinary Union protesting because it's supposed to be right here somewhere, and it just didn't happen yet. Either way, let's just okay, I think we're hearing a lot of crowds and stuff. Okay, so they're right over there. So they're gathering right here. Let's take a look. Now, they didn't really block traffic. They just, as you could see, they probably were given an extra lane or something. So you could see the cars are still moving along. And, yeah, you protest for higher wages, but yet you push the COVID lockdowns. That's what caused all the massive inflation. Culinary Union pushed the COVID lockdowns. They pushed the mandates. Why did you push the lockdowns? Did the vaccines work? Oh, look. Look, as you can see, they're telling us not to engage, so.
Did the lockdowns work? Did the vaccines work? You pushed the lockdowns, you pushed the mandates. Why did you push the lockdowns? Why did you push all the COVID measures? Why did you push all the COVID measures? That caused the supply chain issues. That pushed all the mandates. That caused the massive price inflation. Why did you push all these mandates? Why did you push it all? You pushed the lockdowns. You reap what you sow. The lockdowns were a failure. You guys have responsibility. The main reason why we have the mass inflation is because of all the COVID chain, supply chain issues. Boo! Boo! You unions have destroyed this area with your horrible politicians. Your track record of Sizzlack, Reid, and Sandoval has been an utter disaster. Boo! Boo! Shame on Culinary! Shame on Culinary! Shame on Culinary! Boo! You pushed the lockdowns, you pushed the mandates. It's funny how you have the police protecting you, but you allowed the George Floyd riots to continue. What do we want? What do we want? No more scum politicians. Why did you support these scum politicians who pushed the COVID lockdowns and the mandates? Why are you pandering to illegal aliens? Why are you pandering to illegal aliens? And pushing your identity politics, anti-white agenda. We know it. Boo! You're in bed with the casinos. Culinary's in bed with the casinos. Culinary's in bed with the casinos. You support the same politicians that supported often by MGM and Jim Murren and Bill Hornbuckle. We know it. Boo! Boo! You supported the COVID lockdowns. You supported the COVID lockdowns. You pumped the politicians that gave us the lockdowns, the masks, and the vaccines. Boo! Boo! Why did you pump the vaccines? Why did you pump the COVID lockdowns? Why did you pump the vaccines? What do we want? What do we want? The mass inflation is because you pumped the supply chain issues. You pumped the COVID lockdowns. That's what caused the massive inflation. You guys have to bear responsibility for all these corrupt politicians you supported. That's why you support all these mass migration from other countries. Because we know we the people don't support them. Pumping illegal aliens. Boo! Aren't you guys sorry for supporting Sizzlack, the lockdowns, the mask mandates, the COVID vaccines? Did the vaccines work? Did the vaccines work? Did the vaccines work? Yeah, you would even talk to me like a human being. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
Get the fuck out.
I don't have to. This is public property. This is public property. It's public property. You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. Why are you officers protecting them? They supported the George Floyd. Okay, I appreciate it. Why did you support the lockdowns and the mask mandates? That caused the massive inflation, the COVID lockdowns, the supply chain issues. Boo! Boo! You supported the COVID lockdowns, the mask mandates. They were an utter disaster. Boo!
Shame on you! You guys are in bed with the casino elites. We know the political machine. We know the record. You guys are responsible for these Reids and Sizzlacks and Sandovals and all these corrupt politicians. You guys lobby to give illegal aliens health insurance. Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! It's public property. You can't move me. It's public property.
Sorry, I'm going to be loud. I bet you're used to it, so.
All right, bye.
Yeah, this union pushed the lockdowns and the mandates, which caused the massive inflation, and now they're complaining about higher wages. They reap what they sow. The masks, the vaccines, the lockdowns were a fraud. Boo! You guys will be held accountable. You're not about workers. You're about pushing agendas. This whole town should be protesting against you. Man, you guys are like entitled like little children. You're not responsible for your behaviors, and then when things don't go your way, you expect somebody to cover it up. And yes, we have a concern. Your track record of supporting corrupt politicians, you're pandering to illegal aliens. English should be the national language. I know 3 languages, but everybody has to learn English to be in this country. I should not have to learn other languages to get a job out here. Boo! Boo! So they're moving away and they're realizing what they've done. Utter disgrace. Complete utter disgrace. Folks, listen folks, when you're supporting these casinos, a lot of this goes to this horrible, corrupt, disgusting machine. And I know you've blocked me on your social media platforms, but I can still find out what's going on. Boo! Boo! This union is a fraud! Boo!
Probably make more an hour tonight.
I'm not surprised. Same here. You supported the COVID lockdowns and the mask mandates. Shame on you. A lot of small businesses closed. We had housing scarcity, and then you pushed for rent control, even though the eviction moratoriums is what caused the prices to go up. You had the chance to fix the financial system 15 years ago with Wall Street and the Federal Reserve. And what did you do? You just kept supporting these scum politicians. You reap what you sow. Look at this. You guys are even not happy what's going on. You guys were the ones supporting Joe Biden. An utter disaster. We have increased conflicts across the Middle East. We have growing gap between the rich and the poor under Joe Biden. We have record numbers of border crossers, and you don't mind that because you can get more shills. It's an utter disaster, utter nightmare. Boo! Boo! Shame on you! Shame on you!
And we support law enforcement too. Thank you for keeping our communities safe. But this union was not supporting you while the Black Lives Matter riots were happening. And I filmed it. I was there. They were burning and looting buildings all over this valley. Now, thank God they didn't defund the police. Thank God our cities are not as bad as San Francisco and Portland. Thank God I'm alive. Thank God I have my health. Thank God I have my wealth. But you know something? You know something? I still fight for this country. And your track record is miserable.
Supported the lockdowns and mandates. You have responsibility when supply chain issues are disrupted because you supported the COVID mandates. Boo! Boo! Think about what GM and United Auto Workers did to Detroit. And think about what MGM and Culinary is going to do to Las Vegas. We see the parallels, folks. Boo! Yeah, why do you keep supporting illegal aliens? I want to know. Why do you lobby to give illegal aliens state-funded health insurance, Medicaid? Why did you do that? At least you could lobby to give universal health care. They have in every industrialized country. But we're putting non-citizens over the need of American citizens. And this union represents that. We have the highest rate, one of the illegal aliens in the country. Because of this union and all the other... Yeah, legal immigrants. My family did it legally. There's a difference. Legal immigration, not illegal aliens. Boo! Boo! You're in bed with the casinos. You're in bed with the casino elites.
We'll see if the news media actually wants to interview me.
COVID lockdowns caused the inflation. COVID lockdowns caused the inflation. Did the mask work? Did the vaccines work? Did the lockdowns work? You guys are responsible for this. You guys are responsible for this. Wake up.
All right, I'm going to read the comments. Yeah, bravo. All this other stuff. Yeah.
They think they can counter me. This is part of the decline of America, folks. Large numbers of non-citizens, illegal aliens. The family is being dismantled. Constant military intervention and bases. Bad trade deals. Wall Street fraud. Federal Reserve manipulation. This is all part of the plan. Come on. These CEOs have high pay and compensation. You guys should have figured this out years ago. But you're not. You keep supporting the same politicians that the casino donors support. Sizzlack was funded by the casino elites. And same as the current one, and same as so many other ones. We don't have democracy in this country. We have oligarchy. And you guys are pushing it up because you guys supported Harry Reid, that scumbag career politician. Boo! Boo!
Wake up, folks. Oh, no, I'm not interested. I don't date women in America. I go abroad. Thank you.
You push the COVID mandates, the COVID measures.
When are we running? When are we running? When are we running? When are we running? When are we running?
You're a fraud. You push the COVID mandates. People are getting sick from the vaccine. They push this stuff, and now they're complaining about inflation. You reap what you sow.
Amen, brother.
Yeah, these unions are corrupt. They're in bed with the casinos. Boo. Get them out. They come out here. BS. It's utter disgusting what's happened.
Boo! Boo! You push the COVID lockdowns, supply chain issues, eviction moratoriums. You guys are responsible for the higher cost of living. Why are prices going up then? Who did you guys support? What did you support? COVID lockdowns.
You cannot walk with this sidewalk with the beacon sign. We want to be inside, sir.
Break up these companies, dismantle the union, change the labor laws.
If we don't get a contract, you guys, we need some folks to help us, and we're gonna go right over here to the light, across the street.
Boo! Don't listen to them. The lockdowns, the mandates were this bad for so long because of this culinary union. These politicians wouldn't even get in without the culinary union. This horrible, disgusting political machine. And you have one central control county to run the whole show.
We don't get a contract.
Do you support more wars overseas? You know you support more funding for Ukraine. Why are you shilling for illegal aliens? Are you with drug cartels? Wake up, folks. This union is designed to destroy our civilization, to destroy our economy. Boo!
Unions are where it's at, man.
They're not what they used to be.
Well, they're allowed to
Unions are not what they used to be. This isn't 1935 anymore. They've been hijacked. They're an utter disaster. Boo! Boo! You supported the lockdowns. You supported the mandates. Boo! You guys are responsible for the rising cost of living. You guys are responsible, folks. Why didn't you guys cap CEO pay? Think about it. This union is responsible for the mess we're in. Don't listen to them. Wake up. Maybe this is the reason why Station Casinos doesn't even actually want to be with these people. They demolished 2 hotels because of that. Boo! disgrace, utter disaster. Shame on the union. Shame on the union. You're going to keep voting and supporting these corrupt politicians, and they're going to make things worse. Yeah, you're responsible. That's exactly my point. So people shouldn't take what you have to say. Take it with a grain of salt. You supported Reid, Sandoval, Joe Biden, Sizzalak, all these people. You're responsible for this mess.
Hey, Trump 2024! Absolutely. Hell yeah.
Why not Kennedy?
No.
Kennedy! Why not Kennedy? Hey! Why don't you support Kennedy? Kennedy is
Why
not...
don't you support Trump?
Huh?
Why don't you support Trump? Trump, baby! I know, baby.
They won't support Trump. They won't support Trump.
You know what?
Trump 20. Oh, I support Trump 100%,
You know what? I support you guys, but you're pissing up the wrong tree because all those illegals that the fucking current bullshitters are letting into this country are taking your jobs.
I know, but they
you. So-
lobbied in the
No,
legislature.
for the 4 years that Trump was in, he fucking made shit happen and you're fucked.
Yeah, well, I don't disagree with you, but this union lobbied to give illegals Medicaid.
It's all, you know what? Okay. But there's a bigger picture. There's a bigger picture.
Good, good. All right, sounds good. Thanks. Well, at least they're not all the same, but, you know, then again, the real problem is these casino elites that are responsible. And look at this. Prime rib, $32.99. Wow. I don't know if that's a good deal, man. Really. There's so much better eats out there. In fact, downtown still gives you prime rib for like $9. But anyway, it's an absolute disaster.
You supported the lockdowns. You supported the mask mandates. This caused supply chain issues. That's why prices are going up. That's why we're having inflation.
Trump approved that, brother?
Yeah, we are. This union pushed the politicians for the lockdowns, the vaccines, and then the inflation happened afterwards. And now they're complaining about, oh yeah, we need a raise. Well, don't you have responsibility?
I would say everyone traded $1,400 for inflation.
Yeah.
They all took their stimmies and were like, "This is awesome." Then
Yeah.
we got a flat screen TV.
Yeah, well,
For that.
well, yeah, and now look at the mess we're in. They supported the eviction moratoriums, and now they're saying we want tenant protections.
Website or a platform?
Yes, I can show you my YouTube channel.
How about if you just say it?
It is CYRUS 992. Ooh. Ooh. Look at this. They're doing all this F1 stuff. I don't know if this is really worth it, if you ask me.
CYRUS 12?
992. So year I was born. Yeah, check it out. I'll be live and we'll see what's going on. Yeah.
There's a lot of people that are involved and it sends a big message, okay?
Absolutely,
and
yeah.
The message that it is Detroit almost got shut down because there was nobody in the casinos when they were in strike, okay? And the companies are making record profits. They're asking people to do more than what we ever had to do before. I'm going to tell you why they're here and why it makes a difference. You can have your opinion, but you incited my reaction. And they want you to do more with less. Okay?
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing.
In every aspect of the operation. And when these people all go home or they picket, nobody's going to want to come here because they don't want to do that. The climate in the country it's actually favorable for unions right now.
Depends.
In Las Vegas, and the timing of it, and we've already made concessions in the past years. I don't speak for the union, I'm a union member. So this is why they're all out here. And they don't want to see this. They want to see 3 people out here. Okay, we had the vote a couple weeks ago. This is another signal, another message.
Do you think that they bear responsibility when
I don't know about responsibility for what?
Because the mass inflation was mainly due to the COVID lockdown, supply chain issues. They pushed the eviction moratoriums.
I don't know. I know that I had to stay home, and I know that Las Vegas is insulated.
Right, but we haven't heard a report from the politicians that whether lockdowns, the masks, the vaccines actually work, because
I didn't get vaccinated. Okay.
Me neither.
Okay, good. But the whole idea is unity, and as a whole city, it can bring it to a grinding halt because of the greed. Responsibility, I don't know. That's a big word. I'm single. I don't have a family, so I really have no responsibility. I know a lot of these people have kids and things they have to pay for to keep on living the way they want to.
Right.
Now,
but if they push the lockdown,
right, hold on.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, leave. You're gonna catch a cold.
I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Okay, go on.
And they're really a lot of just normal working people. And they're lucky to have these kind of jobs because a lot of them, this is as good as it's going to get.
Well,
now responsibility. I'm responsible for living within my means.
Yeah.
And I do. I'm an older guy. I know what it is. I don't want to be in debt. So the whole idea is you can talk. I heard you talking to responsible. I didn't vote for Biden. I come from Delaware. Okay, I was raised in Delaware. I went to school in Delaware. And my mother even didn't like the guy back then. This is 40, 50 years ago. And look what's happening. And they're doing it to everybody right in front of us.
Right.
Okay?
But I understand that. But when the union supports the policies and politicians that lead to the mass inflation, then you bear responsibility. This union should bear responsibility, and they often support the same politicians that's funded by casino elites. They're in bed together. This whole idea is...
You beat me to it.
Huh?
You beat me to that saying. They're in bed together.
Yeah, how could you suggest otherwise? Look at their donors, and you'll see.
You beat me to that saying. I was going to say they're in bed together.
Don't you... Look.
I have to...
The way this town works is casino elites, developers, and unions, they're in bed. Okay? Yeah. And that's what I've seen.
They call shots. They call the shots.
Yeah,
sometimes.
they have a lot of power.
If they didn't want somebody elected, you're going to all go on your... We're all going to pay you to go down and vote today.
Right.
On company time. Fantastic. But this is what happens when you get people together with power. It's a nice day to be out here, though. And I'm glad we had such a great turnout.
Sure. Well,
I'll check out your stuff.
I appreciate talking to you. I just think that I feel like these unions are like crybabies, and they're not accountable for their actions. And if we don't have accountability,
when I was in the hospital a couple of years ago, I was glad we had the best health contract in the country. Okay, it had benefits. I get to work 7 hours and get paid 8. Okay? I get to demand things because I have a union to back me up. If we didn't, it'd be worse. And they want to make it worse.
Yeah.
So this is why every 5 years we get a contract.
I'm not saying I'm anti-union. I'm saying that the purpose of this union is to basically pump powerful elite politicians. You look at Harry Reid. You look at their record. It's been a disaster.
I don't know the specifics. I know they push buttons. And that's how it's going to go.
Yeah.
Why do you think we're not down at the win?
What?
Why do you think they're sitting down at the win?
Good question.
They're almost getting ready to sign. They don't want this out in front of their place. Okay? Mr. Wynn was always one of the first ones to sign the contract, year after year after year. And once they go to the table on Monday, and they're going to sign, then the other people have.
Well, as much as I have respect for Wynn, he brought the building boom to Vegas after the 80s. Yeah, he brought the building boom, but the problem is with the building boom is we ended up seeing our population change a lot. And right now,
that's progress, sir. Either you like it or you don't.
I mean, when you bring in a lot of people who are low-skilled, foreign arrivals, a lot of them who are not legally to be here.
I just said this is the best it's going to get for them.
Okay, but the problem is, okay, we have to have immigration that's done legally, and we have to do it in a way that works for the people. Right now, our immigration policy and any other policy, trade, healthcare, I even mentioned on the megaphone, you know, they're not even supporting single-payer healthcare. Yet they lobby for foreign nationals, people who are unauthorized to be here.
You're preaching to the choir.
To get
on that kind of
Medicaid.
Stuff.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
I find it hard to
so,
believe. I told you they're doing it right in front of us, okay? And we have to take it.
And where are we going to get the money for this? I mean, this.
Why don't people say, wait a minute, what's the matter with this picture? But everybody wants to just keep on going. I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you.
You evoked the reaction.
Thank you.
And I had to, all right, because I wasn't sure where you were. And you're on the fence with most of this stuff. And And these people are all like normal working people. I work in a hotel. I'm in the union.
Yeah, they have to know, though. You know, they
just want a paycheck and a good conditions. How we can handle what happens in Washington. You can't even stop the border process. You can't make a phone call and say, Joe, what the heck is going on? Where was Joe on the weekend?
Well, it's a team of people who spread the word, and then it leads to the mass awakening. Because, you know, the reason why it's bad, because a lot of us didn't do much 30, 40 years ago when we had the chance. This should have been stopped a while back ago.
The law is the law, and there's not upholding the law.
Just like every other situation, like why is Las Vegas, and this is the main problem I have living here, Las Vegas is one of the most car-dependent areas in the country. And you know what sucks about it is that most of us don't even live in homes with large backyards.
What does that have to do with owning a car?
Well, if you're living in tiny lot homes, if you're living in multifamily, and you see those old cities like Chicago and the Northeast that have other ways of getting around, you know, shouldn't we build our cities like them?
Hey, Diego.
I mean, my point is that we should have done something then, and you know, and it's just
we had immense growth. Okay, we did.
There are areas in Las Vegas that are even lacking freeways. That's the
I got here in '93, so I've seen a little bit.
I was born in '92.
Okay. So here we are. I hope you get some good content.
Cool. Thank you. My pleasure. Cyrus. What time is it?
5:25.
Thank you.
You supported the lockdowns. You supported the mandates. Lockdowns cause the inflation.
And I'm just like, for these.
Take away! Take away! Take away!
You supported the lockdowns. All right, let's read some comments.
And to the news media, will you report on the vaccines? Will you report on the lockdowns? You guys reap what you sow. Why are you so biased against traditional American culture? The double standards we have. Maybe you should report on the marriage rate.
You have articles in the media saying why people aren't getting married, and they're not telling people because of the risks. Unbelievable. So let's take a look at the comments. All right, apparently I can't read the comments because they have multiple texts overlaying them. So we'll have to see.
Who do you support for president? Who do you support for president?
Huh? All right.
Get him to support you then. Who do you support for president? I want to know. Maybe the best answer should be none of the above. This is the union that supported Joe Biden. This is the union that supported Joe Biden. Remember, the border crisis, a lot of the issues we have. You can thank this union, this utter disaster. You supported Joe Biden. You caused the lockdowns, you caused the mandates. You caused all the problems we have.
We want to. Do you recommend? Unbelievable. And yet to think we're going to let the Sizzleax of the world get away with it. Illegal aliens. Me? Oh man. It's still possible to live here with 15 an hour in Vegas. It's not that hard. I know many people can do it, but
you push the lockdowns and mandates. You push the vaccines. Freedom of speech. You guys don't even respect their constitutional rights, do you? That's the point. A lot of you guys are not even citizens of the United States. That's why they brought you over here. To outnumber us. No, you won't. And this is being done in Europe, with a lot of migrants being pushed into Europe. It's a plan to destroy Western civilization. Boo! You reap what you sow. You supported the lockdowns. You supported the mandates. You supported the vaccines. Google died suddenly. Google died suddenly. You're in bed with the casino elites. Remember, this union is in bed with the casino elites. Look at who they support. You guys go after the Fratello brothers, but you don't go after Jim Murren. Think about it.
What an utter disaster. Why are you supporting?
Boo! Boo! They don't even know what they're protesting. You realize these unions are not for the workers. They're in bed with casino elites. They're promoting illegal aliens.
Yeah.
You push the lockdowns. You push the mandates. That's what caused the mass inflation. Supply chain issues.
Push the lockdowns. Ooh. I'm just glad we're seeing some people wear professionally and formally. I'm still glad about this. You know, the crowds are improving.
This union is a joke. They're in bed with casino elites. They push the lockdowns, the COVID measures, the mandates. Shame on them. Boo!
Huh?
I said you're a lying scumbag.
Prove me wrong.
Mandates are the right thing to do to save lives.
Show us proof. Because a lot of people suffered. Yeah, you can't.
Results varied in Florida. Boo! Boo! BS! Somebody call ICE! Call ICE! Call ICE! Why did you lobby to give Medicaid to illegal aliens?
We did. Legally. So we're here. Okay. It's a beautiful day today, I have to say. We don't get that many days here in Las Vegas.
Boo! Your inflation is caused by supply chain disruptions. That you supported the lockdowns and you supported the eviction moratoriums. Remember that? You bear responsibility for you to go away and for the casino elites to go away. Fire and break up MGM and Caesars. Boo! Boo!
Why did you do that?
Hey man, what's going on over here?
Oh, you know, they're supporting higher pay, but I'm countering them because they supported the lockdowns and all these other mandates. And then that was part of the reason why we have all this inflation, plus all these bad politicians. And now they're crying like babies and saying, oh, we want things to get better. Well, you reap what you sow.
So what did they do, you said?
The union supported the lockdown?
The lockdowns and the politicians that pushed it. So they bear responsibility for this. And now you think like little children, we're just going to give them what they want without their responsibilities? Look at the...
What union are they with?
They're the Culinary Union. And want to know something? You want to know how this town works? Culinary and the casino elites, they're in bed together.
Yeah.
They're in bed together. So anybody who tells you that, oh, they're fighting the elites, it's a lie. Because their track record shows it. In fact, everybody in this town should be protesting against these people, but nothing's going to change. And you see what happened to Detroit, man.
So is it the union or the people that work for the union? Because I mean, you got
the union,
levels, right?
The union.
Well, the union higher ups.
Yeah.
Aren't the people fighting for higher wages from the union? Is that right or wrong?
Yeah. No, it's not wrong. But remember, the question is, in the old days, CEOs only made 30 times the typical employee. This is back in the early 70s. These people, what they should be doing is they should be looking for a ratio pay. That's how you're going to change things in this country. We're a rich society.
Yeah.
We're just not. It's just not flowing to everybody else. And then you have this union that lobbied for foreign nationals, people who are not here legally, to get Medicaid. And you think I'm just gonna? I mean, it's like we have to pay for our own health insurance, and you think it's like they could at least push for universal health care. But they don't. And you see their true colors.
So I'm just, like I said, I'm trying to understand.
Yeah.
The people were...
No, the union bosses.
Right. So are the people that are out here, are they asking for more money from the union?
No, they're asking more pay from the companies. They pay union dues.
So the people that pay the union dues want more money from the company, but the union heads are like not with it, or what?
No, the hotel companies are. That's what that man down there said. That the hotel companies are not willing to go up to the $3. They're only stopping at the $2.
Yeah. So, it's like. I'm not against higher pay, but at the end of the day, it's like it's meaningless when your pay goes up 7%, but the cost of living goes up 8%. It's meaningless. It's just it's just false hope, is what it is. So I think that and this union, they threatened to sue me.
The union threatened to sue you? Why you personally?
Because I took a Nevada flag, and what I did is I customized it with the logos of the casinos and the Culinary, the union, and I said, this is who controls Nevada. This is who it belongs to, not the people. And they said, no, you're using our logo without our permission. So I just took a part of it off, but
the union was the one that had, not the hotel. The union had the issue with it.
Yeah, and so it's just like it's such a joke, and the way they push the lockdowns and everything, like we're not going to forget it,
right?
Because I'm still seeing some items go up and a few that come down, but after what I went through, I mean, with COVID, nobody's going to forget that.
Right.
And actually, that's why next year, they expect the elections are going to be so different.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because I think it was really COVID that really got people's nerves,
Thank you for your time, brother.
Thank you. What's your name?
I'm Justin.
Justin, thank you. Cyrus, thank you for coming here, because, they...
Yeah, like I said, we were just walking down and we saw this.
Are you guys live here?
Oh, no. We're from Indiana.
Indiana?
Yeah.
I've thought about moving there.
It's a good place.
It's a good place. It's a lot.
It's the Midwest. Your weather's going to change.
Much different than...
Yeah, I'm thinking about living in Michigan City, Indiana. They're going to build rail service. You get to Chicago in 1 hour, so you buy the house and you don't have to pay their whatever taxes and everything. So, it's better, that. So you live in?
We live in Indianapolis.
I hope it's Carmel.
We actually live on the border. Our street borders Marion County, Indianapolis. If you cross the street that we live on, it's Carmel. So we live on the border of Indianapolis and Carmel.
So we get the benefits, but not the taxes.
Right.
Enjoy the roundabouts. Let me give you my YouTube channel. Okay. You're actually live. If you gotta. It's CYRUS 992.
Take away.
Oh, on the wrong app. Awesome. Yeah, man, I got you. I'll give you a follow, brother.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they say the UAW and GM ruined Detroit.
Yeah.
Parallel here.
There you go. Hey, we have a good day, brother.
You too. Great pleasure. Enjoy the drink.
COVID measures you supported were a disaster. You supported the COVID measures. They were a disaster. Boo! Boo!
Take away.
Boo!
They say take away. You watch out.
Boo! Boo! You supported the scum politicians. You're in bed with the casino elites. Boo! 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 Boo!
No contract! No
Boo! 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 You supported the lockdowns. You supported the COVID measures. That caused a massive inflation.
No contract! No contract! Who got the power? What kind of power?
These jobs are going to be automated, a lot of them. I don't know if they'll take the new jobs.
Who's got the power? What kind of power? When I say union, you say power. Union. 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 Union.
Boo! Boo! This union's a joke. Don't listen to them. They're in bed with casinos. Boo! Boo!
No contract. No contract.
Banning.
What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? They say take away. They say take away. They say take away. Take away.
You guys regret supporting Joe Biden? Do you guys regret supporting Joe Biden? Do you regret supporting Joe Biden? Do you regret supporting Joe Biden? Do you regret supporting Joe Biden? He was a disaster. We blame you guys for the open borders crisis. They supported Joe Biden. They supported Joe Biden. They supported Joe Biden. Shame on you. 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 You supported Harry Reid. You supported Harry Reid. You supported Harry Reid. Boo! 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 Boo!
They say take away. They say take away.
Call ICE. Call immigration enforcement. Call immigration enforcement. Why do you keep supporting illegal aliens? Stop supporting illegal aliens. Stop supporting illegal aliens. Boo! 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 Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Boo! 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 Shame on you! Shame on you! You supported the lockdowns! You supported the mandates! The price inflation is because of your efforts! You reap what you sow! You supported the lockdowns! You supported the eviction moratoriums! Boo! Boo! Shame on you! Shame on you! Boo! 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 Shame on you! You supported the lockdowns! You supported the vaccines! You supported the vaccines! You supported the lockdowns! You supported the vaccines! Boo! Boo! You supported the lockdowns! You supported the vaccines! How many people died suddenly? You reap what you sow! The price inflation is because of supply chain disruptions caused by the lockdowns! Boo! You have a miserable track record! Boo!
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
Yes.
How do you feel about Joe Biden?
They supported Joe Biden.
Who did?
This union. That's why I'm here.
You're anti-union or you're pro-union?
Well, pro-union, but not this one. It's a joke. They used to be better. The unions have changed.
As how? As in how?
They're in bed with the casino elites.
The union, the workers right here now that are protesting are in...
They are in bed with casino elites.
How? But they're protesting against...
Oh, it's all show.
You think so?
If you look at their track record, they're not attacking these CEOs. They're attacking the CEOs who are not union. Why? You look at their... Listen, they should have... In the 70s, a CEO made 30 times.
Yeah.
Now it's like 500.
Okay.
If they were
I'm
real...
not arguing with you. I'm just trying to understand where you're coming from.
I know, but it's so frustrating.
So you're not a fan of what Biden's doing. You're a fan of...
Well, they're a fan of what Biden is doing.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they voted for Biden. They supported the same...
Every one of them has voted for... Well, not every
The
one,
union endorsed Joe Biden.
I agree. But you think through the years as the...
And I bet you they're going to...
mistaking fails that Biden's made, you don't think a lot of them realize what's going on with the world? You think a lot of them are just kind of following what's going on because the people that are there around
I bet you they are. We had 8 years of Obama.
Yeah.
We had 8 years...
Failed.
And they didn't even support another Democrat other than Hillary Clinton.
Right.
So when you see what's going on, you see their true colors.
Yeah.
They didn't even... I mean, we had a huge amount of candidates for 2020.
Right.
They still supported Joe Biden.
What do you feel like is going on with the House right now? They came to agreement today, a few hours ago. The Speaker of the House.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Or like
I don't know. I'm hoping he's better than Kevin McCarthy, but I don't know. It's just
Kevin McCarthy folded to the rhinos is what happened.
Yeah. I knew he wasn't going to be that great from the start. I mean,
I agree.
So, but it's good. They're cleaning house.
Yep.
The Democrats are just poison, and we're seeing the rise in support.
We're on the same page.
But we're. I mean, at least they can.
I think your tactic to go and attacking these people it's not necessarily the way you should be doing it. What you should be doing is you should be interviewing these people individually.
I did.
I think we're on the same page.
I did last week, but then one of them interrupted and jumped in and said, "Don't talk to this guy."
Okay.
So I did both.
Well,
and everybody keeps saying
what you got to do is pull them apart, and just try to get their individual views and try to make a common sense to what they're fighting for. I get it, dude.
They're bots. Earlier this year, they lobbied to give Medicaid for people who are not here legally. It's an insult to my family who did it legally.
Right. No, I agree.
And now you see why we have the crisis at the border.
Do you realize that 90% of these people don't understand that?
That's the
they're
point.
Out here, they're out, yeah. No,
that's the point.
I think
they're foot soldiers.
We're on the same page. I already told you.
Yeah,
we're on the same page.
They're foot soldiers. That's what they need.
Yeah, I agree. What I'm saying is to make your point to come across better is to pull a few of these guys out and ask them a few questions
I did.
what we're talking about
I did, and then one of the leaders stopped me. I have it on video. I can show you my YouTube channel. I showed them, and we know...
What is your YouTube channel? Because I'm interested. Because
okay,
I agree.
it is CYRUS. That's my name.
Yeah.
CYRUS 992. So that's my name and year I was born.
Okay, that's YouTube.
And look.
So supposedly they're about to shut the whole entire road down. Are you involved with like the casinos? Do you have like any kind of ownership or like any kind of family
in
or
fact,
anything like that?
A lot of these casinos are dirty.
Yeah.
And they're so dirty, even myself and so many people have visited these properties, they get harassed by security guards for nothing.
Yeah.
And they pressure them to get their ID and they 86 them for nothing. And yet these places are not safe.
Sure.
You can see how dirty they are. You can see who they supported. You can see all the tactics they've done. They're all in bed together. Yeah. And look, I came from California. I got away from this mess. Yeah. My taxes are lower, but I don't know how long that's gonna last.
Yeah, no shit. Seems like they got it going on here. I mean,
yeah, maybe this town has to fold.
I'm from
From where?
Illinois, Chicago area.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The last person I interviewed was they're from Indianapolis.
Okay, just southeast of us.
Yeah. I told them I want to buy a house in Michigan City, Indiana. So now you get the 1 hour train ride to Chi-Town, and you can enjoy the jobs and everything. Because out here you get fired very easily. Illinois, their labor laws are like, no, you gotta treat them like better. But so it's a public employee town. And
this is interesting. We just stumbled upon this walking out of a restaurant. Actually, I had no idea that this was going on.
And Chicago has its problems.
Yeah.
It's messed up stuff, but.
Mafia, man. Old school money.
But it has a lot of other great things to counter it.
Not much. Crime. A shit-ass mayor.
But it's not bad in the Loop. It's not bad in many neighborhoods. I mean, it's still okay.
Why don't we just go back in here?
I was walking on Michigan Avenue, and
It's
I was
a nice city downtown.
Yeah.
It's protected.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's nothing special.
Well, towards Evanston, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
There's rentals I found for $750. It's not bad.
Yeah, well, you get what you pay for.
And then you don't have to own a car.
Right.
See, that's the main attraction of Chicago. Not having to own a car.
That's a smart city for you. I don't know how deep you want to get to it, but smart cities.
But it's old school, though.
It's old school, but it's becoming new school. Smart cities, look it up. Everything's within 15 minutes.
I don't want to sound like I disagree with you. I did a video debunking that. You have people saying bike lanes and...
Wait, what do you mean debunking it? Just look, I don't want to argue. I'm just saying your 2 cents. Debunking it, what do you mean?
I understand that there are elites that are pushing climate change and that are against it.
Yeah.
And I understand they're manipulating...
WEF, World Economic...
I get there's infiltration, but... A lot of us who want the old school city, we realize because the old school worked. 100%. And that's why we support it.
I agree.
And we think that we want to make infill developments in Michigan City so I can buy a property there, have less of the BS, and be close to the amenities of Chicago. And, it's only...
There's a trade-off, though. I mean...
You just have to be in your home for 3 weeks. That's it,
What do you mean by that? That's something okay, so you've been home for 3 weeks, or you've been home for 2 weeks, you can't get out and do something like this?
Well, no, because for several days it gets below 10 degrees.
So you're talking about the climate?
Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad. I could do it, but, it's just... Yeah. I mean, but they do get 40s and 50s in January, so it's not every day.
I'm from the Midwest. I like that kind of climate myself.
Yeah, so. I can handle it. So, either way, I think... I was there October. It was marvelous. Just the culture, the people, and it's not as crazy as San Francisco.
I've never been to San Francisco.
Oh, yeah. It's not like you have needles everywhere in Chicago. You don't have all this rainbow flag like everywhere. I mean, you have it in a few places, but, you know.
We don't like that shit around here.
Well, because you're not culturally.
Yeah, diverse.
No, you're not as culturally, you know, to that level. You're just more economic, like laborers and public pensions and, you know what I mean? So.
I agree.
But see, that's the best kept secret about Chicago, is the big city living for a good cost.
I think more or less in the old day, not so much nowadays. Everything's changing. Big cities are changing. New York, Chicago, LA.
Yeah.
They're all changing.
Yeah, they're all definitely changing, yeah.